Hey, namaskar everyone, Jai Hind, and today I'm with one of a person who is, quite competent, a social, you know, collaborator who organizes several events, wearing so many hats. Probably I cannot count them. So I wish Vasu Pawar introduces herself and tells us about, her involvement in the community since when she came to US. Vasuji, tell us everything about you.
Thank you for the introduction. I came here in 1976, actually, and I came with doing a job which was a systems analyst. And as I was working to this systems analyst, I get a call from the financial controller, and she wasn't able to do the financial statement. So I wind up doing in 2 days. And the company made me the finance controller. Since that time, I've been a finance controller for 35 plus years. It was amazing to me because suddenly I switched my profession from computer science to finance. But I took this company within 2 years from 2 million to 26 million. So that's my background over here in this company. I've always increased the financial threshold of every company I worked for. So I'm proud about that. I'm also a proud entrepreneur and been in the business industry for quite some time. I've learned from his experience from the tug of war between the business success and failure. And I want to be able to teach the young entrepreneurs how to be great entrepreneurs, and I want to lead them to success. And so I found these organizations step to step up to fulfill the entrepreneurial dreams of young adults.
Wow. So, Vasuji, I think in a brief, you have explained all the essence from your beginning of the journey, a humble journey of being a system analyst to right now an entrepreneur who is promoting youth. Can you
Yes.
explain a bit in detail about step to step up?
Yes, step to step up. See, when I was working for the for 35 plus years, I try to sort of study the young entrepreneurs, young adults that grew up over here, and I noticed that all of them pretty much were struggling. Struggling with the school activities, the school workload that they had, and in addition to that, they worked also. They had jobs on the side, and so all this was a challenge for them. And a lot of them sometimes dropped out of college, and or they were not focused on what they were doing. Some of them graduated, and after graduation, they wouldn't have a job. So I realized that the passion for something is very important in life, and you should have passion for every profession that you take, a degree that you take. If you don't have passion, you are not going to be successful. And so I have started a new organization, and I've taken a new project, which is Lifeology, which helps the children to find out what their passion is about.
Wow. So, Vasudi, I think you are answering to the point, and probably that's why we will get a maximum information from you in a minimum possible time. So, tell us the secret formula of your success. What are the few points?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you something that when I came here, I came with a master's in English literature, a bachelor's in computer science, and a bachelor in education. And the first thing I was told here when I came here, you have to get a degree from here. But I proved to you in a few sentences that I worked as a finance controller, but I had no finance degree and had no finance background of any kind. And yet I took this company from 2 million to 26 million. So that was obviously, I found out what my passion was. So passion is very important. And so I don't, and you know now that even someone like Bill Gates, who is the richest man in the world, went to India to get our technical people to bring them here to the US. So I value our education in India, and I never did anything here education wise because I believed in what I had.
That made in India, the spirit of India. That's great. Salute to that. And, ma'am, on that note, we are going to celebrate 15th August. And
Yes.
we have created a huge, a marketing campaign for that. And I tell the secret that why we are connected is because of your message in one newspaper about Independence Day of India and that event. Can you tell some, share some light on your community activity?
Yeah, see, I also wanted to mention to you that I'm also the ambassador for 100 successful women in the globe, business women, and my job as being the ambassador is to promote India as a business destination to the world. So I'll be bringing the whole world to India pretty soon, and that's my goal. In the community here, I've worked for almost like 35 plus years and spent a lot of time in the Indian community, the cultural activities. I helped with the cultural organizations, cultural promotion to the Indian community here. I helped with Independence Day, Republic Day, also Valentine's Day, and every event that you talk about, I participated in it. Even the regional Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, which we did in the 2014, if I remember correctly, and I was the only woman who participated in that, and I was the executive on the executive board at that time, and a Consul General of India here, who was here, promoted that here. So it was a
And
wonderful event.
on the same note, I would like to you to continue about the experience while Modi ji has visited here. How was the experience, Washington DC?
That was the most amazing experience for us because the constitution of course promoted this whole thing. He asked me to bring as many people as I could to Washington DC, and we had 7,000 people gathered there, Indian diaspora, and it was the biggest honor that um, Joe Biden and his wife gave to us and to India, and to see our Prime Minister of India speaking there. And he's such a beautiful, wonderful speech, as he's exceptionally good in that. And he speaks from his heart. And we had dinner with him also and taken pictures with him also. It was so wonderful. But as we entered the White House, we were given an invitation card, very beautiful invitation from Joe Biden and Jill Biden, inviting us to the White House. That is so amazing. Never something of this nature has happened. I've been to the White House quite a few times before, but this was my most amazing experience that I've had. To see so many people gathered and to honor Narendra Modi, to have dinner with him, and it was the best experience ever.
तो मैम, दिस इज कॉल्ड मोदी है तो मुमकिन है. बट अगर
Absolutely.
मोदी है तो मुमकिन है, तो हमसे भी कुछ तो मुमकिन है. So we have to play our part. And with this, ma'am, I would like to give a message to all my audience that अगर मोदी के ऊपर डिपेंड रह के हमने सब कुछ डिपेंड उस पे ही उन पे ही छोड़ दिया, तो एक दिन ऐसा आएगा कि उनको 24 घंटे कम पड़ेंगे.
Yes.
हमारे पास कुछ तो एनर्जी है उनको देने के लिए, कुछ तो है. कुछ तो करिए, कुछ करिए, कुछ करिए. ये नस नस खोले. तो अगर आप भी करेंगे, मैं भी करूंगा. और करना क्या है? स्वनिर्माण से राष्ट्र निर्माण. खुद को इतना बुलंद करो कि खुदा तो पूछे, पर सामने वाला बिजनेसमैन भी पूछे कि तेरा क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है, तो उसको कौन सी जॉब दूं. मैडम जो बोलते हैं ना कि बिना फाइनेंस के बैकग्राउंड से उनको फाइनेंस की जॉब मिले, क्यों? कि हम हिंदुस्तानी है. हिंदुस्तान
Yes.
की जमीन सिखा के भेज दिया
I
हमें.
think I'm the biggest inspiration for the young adults because what I believed in 1976, that my education was worth something. I proved that so many years later because, as you know, Bill Gates also is being interested in our Indian technology, and we are so popular now, whether it's Google or Amazon or Starbucks, all our CEOs are Indian CEOs. It's just a proud moment for all of us. I'm very proud of Narendra Modi because when he became the president, I was very helpful. I was a part of BJP, overseas BJP group here. And I was very proud of him because he addressed women and children so dearly. And so I'm a big part of that. And I'm very proud of our Prime Minister of India, who has done everything possible. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that he's successful. And we want someone like that there's never been a prime minister like him in the entire experience that we have had. And the changes he has made, we are working on so many videos for our younger generation to show them where India is today. So that's
Wow.
my goal.
So, ma'am, with this, I think we have to take a brief pause. In the interest of time, we will make this video up to here. But I am very sure I need to come back to you for the second phase of this video, exploring your achievements and involvement with the people. Because a leader is not what he or she is. Leader is what he or she does for the community. So
Absolutely right.
your community service is commendable, and I need to be with you for our next session. फिर मिलते हैं. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम.
My pleasure.
हाँ जी मैम, तो